One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The Anxiety Guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine. A leading authority in generalized anxiety, Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the Anxiety Guy.
Warrior, I welcome you to episode number 212. This is the Anxiety Guy podcast, and I'm your grateful host, Dennis Simsek. This episode is brought to you by theanxietyguy.com. Head on over, get to know my programs, the blog posts, previous podcast episodes, and much, much more at theanxietyguy.com. As well, on our Facebook page, thank you for 20,000 likes. Great to have those likes. Great to have your support, your faith in this content, in this information. I look forward to giving you even more on the Facebook page, The Anxiety Guy. Come check it out. Warriors, today we're doing something a little bit different than what we normally do, all right? We are talking to our organs. Dennis, have you gone over the deep end? No, I haven't. There is a ton of evidence out there, and studies are backing this evidence up with this idea that if we can learn how to communicate with our organs, if we can feel certain things around our organs, if we can breathe in certain colors, if we can project a certain sound, whatever it may be, towards that organ, that body part, what's going to happen is we're going to begin healing that body part. Now, let's understand stress first of all, guys, because everything comes down to stress, doesn't it? If we're dealing with physical issues or so-called negative feelings, there is stuck energy in the body. There is no flow. And everything is energy. The only difference that makes all the difference is vibration, the type of energy that's being projected, and frequency, the level of that vibration. So in order to understand stress, which is in fact affecting the organ systems, affecting the body, affecting the mind, affecting the emotions, affecting our memories, affecting our future, affecting everything, let's understand the four key components of stress. There's emotional stress, divorce, relationships, death of a loved one, financial, job stress. There's worry, anger. That's all emotional stress. Then there's structural stress, so acute injuries, accidents, old injuries, chronic pain, stiffness, that sort of thing. There's biochemical stressors, so illness, infection, allergies, irregular hormonal cycles, digestive disorders. And then finally, as mentioned, there's energetic stressors, meaning poor sleep quality, a lack of sleep, a lack of quantity of sleep, overwork. And when we're talking about energetic stressors, we're also talking about meridian work, energy imbalances, nerve interferences. And with energetic stressors, we're also talking about EMF stress. So the energy that's coming out of your cell phones, your devices, that sort of thing. So stress is poignant. Stress is, man, it's hard to escape stress these days, isn't it? I mean, everybody's got something to say about what's going wrong in the world. Everybody's got something to say about what their challenges are, and all of a sudden, this sort of energy gets thrown into our systems, and next thing you know, we start to adopt their energies, right? So we live in a world where we need to do as much as we possibly can to avoid this kind of stress and to replace it with new perceptions, new meanings over things that might stress us out should we be unconscious towards those things. All right? So we want to be mindful. We want to get to a place where we practice mindfulness each and every day. And starting this podcast off, I really want you to begin asking yourself one very important question as you're going about your day. Remember, first of all, that we're not here trying to overcome anxiety. We're here to create a new identity. And because that's the case, go about your day asking yourself, am I in alignment with the new me? Am I in alignment with who I want to become? And then brainstorm. No, I'm not, because I'm giving this one negative or pessimistic idea way too much respect, too much attention, too much focus. I'm out of line because I'm going too fast. I'm out of line because I'm constantly asking myself why I did the things I did from my past. I am out of line. Or I am in line because I'm thinking the right way. I'm allowing myself to feel the right way. I'm allowing myself to behave in the right way. I am in alignment with the new me. All right? So just really quickly, I want you checking in on yourself as you're going about the day, asking yourself, am I in alignment or not? Warrior, when it comes to our organ systems, when it comes to our physical body, and there's so many health anxiety sufferers out there that are beginning to decrease their faith and their trust in their body. I understand, I've been there. But when we decrease the stress, our bodies can begin naturally healing itself. Our organs each have their own set of consciousness. They can be communicated with when we've given them our undivided attention, and we can dialogue while being still. When we do these things, we can communicate with our organs. Unbelievable. And communicating with your organs and different body parts can bring up tremendous levels of emotions that have become suppressed for quite some time. I can't tell you how many people I work with that, let's say, reframing isn't possible. When I'm talking about reframing, I'm talking about reframing past traumatic events that have everything to do with your sensitivity today. But let's say that they can't access those memories. What do? You go to the body. You go directly to the physical body because that's where everything is being stored. And so, if we can understand how to communicate with the body, oh my goodness, people start crying, they start yawning, they get giggly, they start shaking. They're going, what the heck is going on? Guess what? You are releasing, you are discharging this stuck energy, and you are allowing flow to show up within your system again. So there's a couple things we need to do when we communicate with our body and our organs. The first step is doing something to quiet the mind chatter and to be present. This is the first thing you have to do, okay? You cannot be communicating with your body. You cannot be dialoguing with your body if you are frantic, if you're distracted by other things, okay? So you've got to be in a quiet, calm place, and you've got to be undistractable. And this can be 1 minute focusing on your breathing, or even just one breath. It doesn't matter. But I need you to get to a place where you have escaped the world and you can give your undivided attention to that particular symptom that you're dealing with, the organ, the physical pain, the discomfort, whatever it is. Step 2 is to turn your attention to a particular organ with an attitude of inquiry and establishing a dialogue, a two-way dialogue with that part. Okay? The rule is that when we ask a question, we have to be direct because we're going to be asking questions to our bodies. So we got to be direct as if we're talking to someone right in front of us. And after you ask the question, you need to pause and you need to just be. okay? You may get the answer that you're seeking right away. You might get it throughout the day. You might get it later on in the week. We're not affected by when the answer shows up. We couldn't care less. It will show up, but we have to allow it to naturally show up. So you ask one of the 5 questions that I'm going to give you, and you pause, and you just be, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And then gently and compassionately, you go to the next question, you ask that question, and you wait again, and you just be. So, once you've gotten yourself to a location and environment where you can't be disturbed and you're calm, then you get to a place where you understand that you're going to communicate directly with that body part as if you're speaking to someone else on the outside. Then you start with the first question, and here's the question. Why are you in pain? Why are you in pain? And then you wait. Next question. How can I help you to feel better? How can I help you to feel better? The next question. Is there anything I can do for you to stop this symptom, to stop this feeling? What can I do for you? Fourth question. What emotion is locked in this part of my body? What emotion is locked in this part of my body? And finally, what haven't I accepted or expressed connected to this feeling in my body? So many people walk around in the present day never having accepted what they've been through, never having accepted and forgiven people for what they did in the past, or they were never able to express themselves in the moment. We have tools for all of these. So again, the 5 questions are, why are you in pain, body part? How can I help you to feel better? Is there anything I can do for you to stop this symptom? What emotion is locked in this part of my body? What haven't I accepted or expressed connected to this feeling in my body? Once the questions have been asked, pause for an extended period and just be. Make peace with stillness. Naturally allow the answers to show up when they will. Write them down, get clear. What you want to make sure you do once you've asked these questions, you've paused, you've gone through the process, you feel like you've dialogued, you feel like you've understood yourself better, is you want to come out of it gradually and at your own pace. Gently coming out of those questions, coming out of that dialogue, and allowing the natural flow of energy to begin flowing through your body again while you begin accepting and understanding what's taking place in that body part. So today's podcast is very, very important to understand that yes, we have the ability to dialogue with any part of our bodies. And the truth is, warrior, we've been beating ourselves up for feeling the way we feel. We've been haunted by certain symptoms, sensations. And, the truth is that these symptoms, these feelings come with a message. They come with a statement. They come with questions. They come with past memories. And we need to begin understanding them better, recognizing what we've kept stuck within our bodies. And when we begin to come from a place of compassion and understanding, the answers begin showing up. And when those answers show up, it's your job to trust that you have the answers and act on them, because nothing and no one in the outside will provide you with your healing. It has to happen through you. You are the only one. You created this consciously and unconsciously, and you're the only one that can take it away. So begin taking it away starting today, because I believe in you. I'm no different than you. No anxiety success story is different than you. You are unique, you are empowered, and you have everything within you, along with this podcast and the information here, to create any kind of change that you want. So take it. Go take it today and begin progressing. Begin creating the momentum that you need to get to that place, to get to that identity that you deserve to become. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the trust. Thank you for the support. Have a wonderful day, and remember that you are more than anxiety. Bye.